Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to NCS Radha's online teaching academy, A Kalaiva. Today, we are going to discuss about structure of a cell. All plant and animal cells have three cell parts: the cell membrane, the cytoplasm, and the nucleus. The cytoplasm and nucleus are enclosed within the cell membrane, also called plasma membrane. The membrane separates cells from one another and also the cell from the surrounding medium. Cell membrane. Now we are going to discuss about cell membrane. The cell is surrounded by a cell membrane. Cell membrane. It is also called the plasma membrane. The cell membrane protects the cell from outer environment. The cell membrane gives structure to the cell. It also separates the components of the cell from the outer environment. It is a selectively permeable membrane and only allow few specific substances to pass through it. It is also a semi-permeable membrane and only allows small substances and solvents like water to pass through it. Let us see about cell wall. The cell wall is an extra covering that surrounds the cell membrane of a plant cell. It is a tough, rigid covering made up of cellulose. It gives shape to plant cells and also provides plant part with mechanical strength. Let us discuss about nucleus. The nucleus is control center of the cell. Center of the cell. It contains genetic material such as DNA and RNA. Parts of nucleus are nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus. Nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope is the outermost covering of the nucleus. There are several pores called nuclear pores. Nuclear pores. Present throughout the nuclear membrane. These pores helps to regulate the movement of specific materials into out of the nucleus. Nucleoplasm. It is the semi-fluid material present in between nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Nuclear membrane and nucleolus. It consists of string-like fibers called chromatin. The chromatin carries the genetic material of the cell. Nucleolus. It is a spherical body present inside the nucleus. The nucleolus plays an important part in the synthesis of protein and certain other substances. Now, we are going to discuss about cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the gel-like fluid contained within the cell membrane of the cell, but excludingly the nucleoplasm within the nucleus. The cytoplasm is thick, homogeneous, and is composed of water along with protein, soluble salts, and organic and inorganic ions that are selectively allowed into the cell through the cell membrane. Cytoplasmic organelles. Let's see about organelles first. Organelle. A number of structures called organelles occur in the cytoplasm. Cytoplasmic organelles are endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, vacuole, and centrosomes. Let us discuss about the first cell organelle, that is endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum, that is ER, is a network of membranous tubules that spread to a significant part of the cytoplasm. The endoplasmic reticulum functions as an internal transport system and transport proteins synthesized within the nucleus. Two types of endoplasmic reticulums: rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum with ribosomes are called rough endoplasmic reticulum are involved in protein synthesis. It helps to storage and transportation of proteins. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum not associated with ribosomes are smooth endoplasmic reticulum and are involved in lipid synthesis. The next cell organelles is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus organelle consists of membrane bound fluid filled flattened pouches arranged in a stack along with small vesicles. It is also called shipping center of the cell. Function of Golgi apparatus: it helps in the transport of lipids. It helps in the production of lysosome. It helps in storage, modification, and packaging of products in vesicles. It helps in the production of hormones. Today, we have discussed about cell membrane, cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum, and Golgi apparatus. Thank you, children.